All right, here's my bench workout from a couple days ago. I think I missed a warm-up set here, but anyways, weights 375, and I focused this workout on trying to have slightly longer pauses on all my reps, and I think I achieved that. I thought the weight moved fairly well. Same setup and technique, everything is pretty much the same. And again, just trying to get those pauses a little longer. I've been short pausing a lot, and I need to get away from that. Here's another set of 375. Felt pretty good. And then I think this is, I want to say I did 4 or 5 sets. We'll see here in a minute. I'm doing this voiceover and I can't remember off the top of my head. But at this point, I'm not focusing too much on the volume. More about just trying to hit good solid pauses and make sure my technique is on point. So next workout I'll probably go 380, maybe 385, just kind of depending on how I feel. That'll be tomorrow. And yeah, it looks like I did 5 sets. And then after that, shoot, I don't even remember what I did. We'll have to see. Yeah, here's my last set. Still felt pretty good. Kind of a grinder on this last rep here. Maybe not. That was a little easier than I thought, or what I remembered. Here we go. I moved my grip in, and I believe this is 345. Doing triples again, just focusing on that pause, trying to make it a little longer. And at this point, my hands and wrists were starting to hurt from my wraps. I went back to my longer wraps, and I'm still getting used to those. So they kind of hurt right now. They're a fair amount longer than the new Iron Rebel wraps I got, and I'm just getting used to them again. And here's another set. Same thing. Just trying to focus on pauses and explosion, really. Then on this set here, I decided, you know what, let's see where I'm at with these Larson presses. So I paused the first one, I paused the second one. I knew if I was going for a third, I wasn't going to pause and get it, so I went ahead and went touch and go, and you can see I had to grind that one out. But I just like to have fun every now and again while still trying to push myself. So here is, I believe, 315 hook grip sumo, and here's 405 hook grip sumo, and then my next set is 495, and this is the heaviest I've gone hook grip so far. Weight moved fairly well. I think I dropped my hips a little too far here because you'll see them pop up a little bit, and then the weight will come off the floor. So I got to work on that. Feeling good. Next week I'm going to go 545. That is 525 here off of a 3-inch deficit. Moves pretty well. Pretty happy with it. I definitely think I have some in the tank. I'll be pulling 545 off the deficit conventional for a double next week. And then my work sets, conventional, are 455, again off of the 3-inch deficit. Things are feeling really good with my deadlift right now. Hamstring is happy. Even yesterday, felt great. The day after, didn't have any issues. So I'm really looking forward to being able to start pushing it a little bit. Same thing though. The only thing I'm going to switch up is I'm going to do my sumo work at the very beginning now, and then I'll push with conventional the rest of the workout. I think that's going to benefit me the most. I'll be able to move the most amount of weight with my hamstring in its freshest, happiest state. Because I think if I do a lot of work conventional and then try to do some sumo, I'm a little taxed and technique can break down, and that's the last thing I want to do while trying to avoid hurting myself. And here, this last set, I decided to throw in some pauses. It felt pretty good, so I might continue with that on, a few of my work sets, maybe save it for the last one, or do it in the beginning when stuff starts to get a little heavier so that I can finish my work. I'll probably go 475 off those blocks next week. And then to finish up like I've been doing, I wanted to do some squats. I went ahead and stopped doing pauses. I'm just going to go ahead and do some speed work, try to move the weight, And if I do the math correct, I believe this is like 407 because my bar is a little light. So I went ahead and loaded up 415, but you got to compensate for, a bar that's 8 pounds light. So that's about 407. And I believe the second set right here is actually high bar, but I was going low bar. Everything felt pretty good. I'm a little tired, but I feel like I'm moving the weight pretty good. Like I said, I think I benefit the most from squatting every week. And I did 4 or 5 sets of this. Here's another set of low bar. Depth is good. Weight's moving good. Hamstring's happy. Everything's good. So I really don't have a lot to complain about. My little tip for this video, I mentioned it earlier while I was benching when I did the Larson press with 365 for reps. Don't be afraid to have some fun. Remember, that's why we do it in the first place. Just be careful not to stray too far from your plan, but find a way to have fun every workout, and I think you'll enjoy the experience a whole lot more.